we were wrestling Cal Poly earlier that day, and this is a time before GPS. This is a time before cell phones. This is a time before, I mean, there were some cell phones, but they needed great reception, and so we're going from Cal Poly to Fresno. Wrestled Cal Poly that morning, then wrestled Fresno State that evening at 7, and next thing you know, wake up from a nap, and we're somewhere in the hills of Central California, trying to cross over from the coast into the valley. And I mean, we're lost. And we're Dukes of Hazzard in it. I mean, just all on these back roads. And sure enough, we show up for a 7 o'clock match. You know, Cowboys Oklahoma State, we roll in at 7:30. You know, we get there, the parking lot is packed, and there's people out, you know, in the gym already. And, you know, I see my family. They'd driven down from San Jose, and I saw my family kind of all standing out front, you know, and I mean, we run in there, and John, Coach Smith's like, you know, get ready to shake a leg, let's go. I mean, we literally have 2 seconds to stretch out, warm up, shake a leg, go wrestle. And I had actually seen Steven in the hallway as we were going to change in the locker room real quick. I was like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? You know, kind of went to give him the customary handshake and kind of bro hug, you know, that you give your competitors, and he kind of gave me the cold shoulder a little bit, and looking back on that, that should have been my first clue. Now again, this is before GPS and internet and forums and all these things that the kids today probably can't imagine, but there was a time before all this where, you know, if he was going to move up to 133 and wrestle me, that they never would have stayed a secret. Well, back then, those things could stay a secret. And I'm like, all right, I need to shake it out a little bit, and start moving around. And heavyweight's about halfway over, and I see this little guys start warming up. And I'm like, is that who they're going to send out against me? They got a better guy than that. He's moving up. I go, he's moving up. I was like, where's my headgear? You know, all of a sudden, like, you go into a much more serious mode. And I look over at Coach Smith. He's like, he's going up. I was like, yeah, I figured that. Yeah. And so I started looking for my headgear and looking for everything. You kind of get your act together real quick, and get ready to go. And I did. And, you know, just from what I remember, it was a good match. You know, I can't remember the score. I think it was 2 takedowns to none. No, actually, you know what? He took me down. I think he took me down first. I think he did. He took me down first, and I think the score ended up either 5-2 or 5-3. You know, obviously with me winning. But I think what I learned most from that match is you always expect the unexpected. You know, did we expect to roll in 30 minutes late for a duel? No. Do we expect to get lost? No. You know, did I expect, you know, I didn't expect it. I should have prepared for a tough matchup. I should have mentally prepared for any possibility. You know, instead, I think I looked at that duel against Fresno State and let my guard down a little bit, because maybe I had some guy that I thought I was going to go out there and you know, just a typical Saturday night, you know, takedown, near fall, you know, go about your way. So as a competitor, I learned a lot from that you just always expect the unexpected. You know, it could have put a serious blemish on my senior season. Not that, you know, one loss determines your success or failure, but like I said, you just can't ever let your guard down. I think I took that from that you stay focused. You stay focused regardless of who you have, regardless of whatever the scenario is. Always expect the unexpected, and you'll be ready to perform. And the thing about it, it's the thing that I talk to probably our guys the most about, is you got to get emotionally ready for a match. All it means is I'm going to accept that I'm going to have to do whatever it takes to get the job done. And you emotionally get up for that. So I think more than anything, you know, you just got to whip up those emotions pretty quick. Like, okay, here we go. This is going to be tough. You know, My warm-up was what my warm-up was. Okay, it doesn't matter that we had 5 minutes to warm up. Doesn't matter we were 30 minutes late. There's a match that's going to end here in a little bit, and the result goes in the record books. So emotionally, get ready for what's about to happen. So I think that was a little bit more my mindset. It's like, okay, get your mind ready for what's going to take place, and I whipped up whatever emotion that I could to get ready for that match. And obviously, still, you know, giving up the first takedown shows you're not emotionally ready. You're not intense. You're not ready to go. And as the match went on, you know, kind of you get your mojo running, and you make up the difference and continue to score. But for the most part, yeah, I think that's what I was thinking. okay, emotionally get ready for what's about to happen.
You do not feel pain. You merely experience obstacles. You do not push your body past its limit. Instead, you seek its true potential. You are not purely making a better wrestler. You are making a better man. You train. You wrestle. You're ready for anything. Cliff Keen, built for life.